Lined and ready, first of the day. Set. And racing, and Spiritello bounded straight to the lead from Pistols Princess, and Belfast Smarty Pacific Vibe goes forward. They'll be followed by Eva Storm, who gets checked. Getting under that was Kentucky Doe, and checked back to a clear last, Nana's Girl. Spiritello in front by about 3. Pistols Princess giving chase, followed back by Pacific Vibe, Kentucky Doe, Belfast Smarty, Eva Storm, and Nana's Girl. Spiritello wins the first comfortably. Pistols Princess in for second, Pacific Vibe third, Kentucky Doe next to go by, then Belfast Smarty, Eva Storm, and the last one to clock in, Nana's Girl. Lady Zena 310's the win favourite. Tote set. And racing, Mangamahu Jack's out about midfield. Lady Zena goes to the lead now, and trying to come across after it there would have been takeaway, and it cuts across nicely. Now Mangamahu Jack gets very dangerously close. Back in the pack here to Shane McBell. Well back with that as they come to the corner. Corborn Bray, Mr. Zaphonic, Alcazar, no chance in the straight. Charging the inside takeaway. Rounded up again by Lady Zena. Mangamahu Jack out late, but nicely in Lady Zena here. Came over the top again of takeaway. Mangamahu Jack, well, he had his chance really, and the others finished in a pack. There was Alcazar with Shane McBell, Corborn Bray, and Mr. Zaphonic. Racing, Corborn Spree, just a moderate jump here, and getting out best was Homebush Naki there with Homebush Pippi the inside. Corborn Gill goes forward, Homebush Naki gets checked. Up outside the leader now is Corborn Spree trying to forge to the lead. They'd be followed back there by Corborn Gill, gets through the inside of Homebush Pippi. Right down the outside, working Jill Sasha McBell. Corborn Spree in front of Corborn Gill, 8 beats the 6. Into third there was Clearly Magic, just out wider on the track. Would have been working Jill with Sasha McBell just behind them. Homebush Naki, Homebush Pippi back when they crossed. Ready to run. And racing, our Gypsy's out quite nicely, tries to angle across, but there's one or two trying to hold it out, including Viva La Vixen. Now she crosses. Our Gypsy gets the lead. Corborn Phillip pushes through the inside, just getting past that Ollie-saurus the second. Then Corborn Phillip, Super Bad. Viva La Vixen, who was checked. Further back in the race here, we've got a rubbed out Thrilling Toby as they come around the corner, and Deceptive Lad. Down they come. It's in front. Our Gypsy comfortably from Ollie-saurus. 8 beats the 4, and Corborn Phillip runs third. Super Bad was next to go by. Then Viva La Vixen, who was handy early before a check. Back in the pack there we had a rubbed out with Deceptive Lad and Thrilling Toby. Ready to run. And racing, Corborn Martin gets out reasonably well. Huggle Monster gets out nicely and going quickly. Opal Jules found the lead. Corborn Martin trying to come after it. Opal Jules open them up by 5. No More Marmite trying to push through the inside. Does then You're So Free, Katoomba. Last pair, High Baxter, Dogger Dan. Opal Jewel off for the prize. Corborn Martin, You're So Free. No More Marmite trying in vain. 6 beats the 8 and the 10. The 3's run fourth. Next to go by was High Baxter. Followed across by Huggle Monster. The opening 200 metres was good. Further back in the race to Katoomba and Dogged Dan. Race 6. There now. Racing, Manu Rama steps okay, one of the best out there. Premier Prince actually got out okay, but the speed's coming the outside, and Superliner goes to the lead here from Manu Rama. is followed through there by Boston Thunder, Corborn Gable. Back and behind these runners enter Homebush Bounce, Premier Prince, No Chance, Malachi Magic, All Nitro, Mary, Superliner in front. Manu Rama lines up the outside and behind them Corborn Gable. Manu's in for his second win on the track. Second to go by was Superliner. Corborn Gable was third. Fourth to go by was Homebush Bounce, then Boston Thunder, Nitro Mary and Malachi Magic. Racing, Semantic springs nicely here with Individual Liddy going with it. Big Boy Dino gets up there too, then Shin Zigzag. Wider out on the track to Lagoon Mac going forward. Back and behind them to Corborn Daniel. Corborn Sarah behind that and another cover. Individual Liddy scampers clear by 3 on the corner road. Coming after it fast. Lagoon Mac drives hard the inside. Then Corborn Daniel, Shin Zigzag. And Semantics. Lagoon Mac drives through and bombs the bookies. Individual Liddy second. Corborn Daniel third. Then Shin Zigzag, Semantics, Big Boy Dino, Corborn Sarah and another cover. Racing Asteria Step well, so did Alabane Blonde, and beside them We Digger, then Legal Aid going forward. Good Time Mike is wider on the track, in between runners here was Homebush Ginger, finds the rail now, Very Chilly is wide. Back to last another plane, Asteria in front, Homebush Ginger gets a run through the insides, 3 lengths away. Then Good Time Mike behind those runners, then to Alabane Blonde and Legal Aid. Asteria holding Homebush Ginger, lunges Asteria just from Homebush Ginger. Good Time Mike to third. Fourth to go by was Alabane Blonde, then we had Legal Aid. It was first up for the Blackburns, wasn't too bad. Behind those runners to Very Chilly. We Digger didn't kick on in another plane. Ready to run. Racing, Thrilling Right and Zimmer Frame last 2 away, and best out the inside Dark Gunner, and that's King goes up beside it to try and head it off, and they'd be followed through there by Lagoon Victory and Chase Me Apache, and going past them Thrilling Right. Got checked at that point as it was trying to go forward. Pacific Sunrise has got back. Zimmer Frame goes past it, and Autumn Lights is in trouble. That's King. Scampers away on the corner, trying to come after it. Now was Thrilling Right, is followed further out there by Lagoon Victory and Zimmer Frame. That's King. Old Bloke's in, he lanes another win. Thrilling Right, another placing. Next to go by was Lagoon Victory, then Zimmer Frame, Pacific Sunrise. Last 3 home here. Chase Me Apache, Autumn Lights, Dark Ghana. Racing, My Tensile bolts out nicely. Magic Whitelock goes with it early. Swiftly Chloe works to third. Double Entendre is on the inside. They'd be followed just up beside that. Then we've got Opar with Shay and Corborn Lock trying to go forward. Zipping Jock starts to work around into the race now. Magic Whitelock's been shuffled with Kirkham Harvey on the corner. My Tensile well clear. Zipping Jock, Swiftly Chloe in behind giving chase. Then we've got Double Entendre. Further back Opar with Shay. My Tensile from Zipping Jock. Swiftly Chloe third. Double Entendre next to go by. Then we had Kirkham Harvey beside Opar with Shay. Last pair Corborn Lock and Magic Whitelock. Set. Racing. Sheamus astride slow as Premier Division, hops out quite well, and Marlisa races forward. Corborn Clover works up and Sheamus gets underneath that. They'd be followed through by Corborn Matty. Then we've got Rolex Roo wide out around the outside here of Kaputski, and back last is Knuckle Bump. Running along in front here, Marlisa by a couple. Sheamus giving chase around the corner, followed through by Corborn Matty, Corborn Clover. Rolex Roo's not doing enough, closer into Knuckle Bump, and Premier Division driving through, just holding was Marlisa. Driving at it, Sheamus has just missed, and they'd be followed by Corborn Matty to third. Knuckle Bump wasn't far away with Corborn, Clover, Rolex. Roo was out there too. And Kaputski with Premier Division in amongst the ruck. Set to go the last. There now. And racing. Lagoon Coochie out nicely here with Allegro class. Country Gun goes forward now, loving the mix between runners. That'd be followed then by Smash Allegro getting a run through along the rail. Freedom Flowers found the rail midfield. Followed back beside that then by Nero. Red Mover Hoover as well back as they swing the corner. Getting right back Lagoon Coochie. Allegro class in front. Country Gun trying to gun it down. Then Smash Allegro. Allegro class in from Country Gun. Maybe Smash Allegro third, although Nero made that interesting. Then Freedom Flower, Red Mover Hoover. Loving the mix, shut out of it at the first bend, and Lagoon Coochie at the back.